Hey all, and welcome back to the HellfireComms playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're going to have a mostly explorative week this week on the channel. Mexy's not here, he will be in the next session, I'm pretty sure, where we take on Divine Beast Naboris, the third one in the game. But we have a bunch of options right now, lads, so do you want to go explore an ancient labyrinth? Do you want to go visit a kind of creepy deity, actually, or do you just want to, like, grab a sand seal and head out into the desert? What tickles your fancy?
I say we go to the deity, because I hear a unfortunate fate might have befallen one of our horses.
Yeah, while I was out, just, as you can see, I was doing some, like, Misk shrines that we never would have gone to anyway. I also got the Hebra Tower, so that area is much easier to explore now. Unfortunately, Horse 2 met with a rather nasty end, so,
Tom, it's just shameful letting Horse 2 die, you monster.
all I did was travel through uncharted land, let him be peppered with lightning arrows, and maybe hit him with a couple of my own, and then he just kind of keeled over.
Shameful. Absolutely shameful.
You weren't there, man.
It happens, and thankfully, the Hyrule Glue Factory will get a bit more material for their week there, so it is what it is.
This is certainly not the child timeline, Jesus. Alright, so I believe that is the yellow thing I put on the map.
Almost like we were expecting it to happen or something.
No, don't be going and judging me and whatnot now. Oh, Rivali, I could have used more of you.
I mean, that's always the case. We could always use a little bit more of Ali in our lives.
Alright. Oh yeah, I bought the full version of this.
Ooh, nice. I love this outfit.
Check that shit out. Yeah. Nut Boy. Where is it?
Think we might have got this Nut Boy? Never mind, that is a new Nut Boy.
I'm good, thanks.
Ain't dealing with that.
I think it should be down here. Yep, this looks like the right bridge.
Well, it is definitely a bridge.
Identifying wood. Yep, that's wood. Here we go, the Horse God Bridge. Pay no attention to that title, it has nothing to do with what we're about to encounter.
Oh, of course not. I mean, I will say, I never came across the Horse God when I did my run of Breath of the Wild, so this should be rather exciting.
Me neither.
A great fairy.
Oh, big woman. That's what I'm in the mood for in today, Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Alright, Lado. Let's see what you want to come out of your shell, so to speak. Sweet boy, give me monies on this Valentine's Day. I'll pass. Melania. Okay. Have you ever felt the pain of losing a horse companion? Once. I think in my original run, I didn't lose a horse once.
I don't think I lost a single horse either, but to be fair, I didn't really use the horses all that much, to be honest.
1,000 rupees. This better be worth it.
See, and for me, I immediately scanned my Smash Bros. Amiibo, so I got Epona, who is literally invincible, so, as such, no deaths there.
I think I have my Link Amiibo somewhere around here. Oh! Here he comes! So you think it's a fairy at first and then it's a nightmare.
Yeah, no, that's not a giant woman, but you know what? Hey, I'm not picky, I'll take it.
Seems like a very Celtic sort of deity.
I see a bit First Nations because of the feathers in particular, and it almost looks like a headdress, but I could see a bit of Celtic for sure.
Yeah, I would say more First Nations or some areas of Africa. Like, I'm just looking at the way that mask is done.
Yeah.
That very much reminds me of the approach that was taken in the Lion King stage adaptations, which is like a conglomeration of all sorts of African cultures.
He likes playing in these japes a lot, and quite frankly, I'm not down with that. Yeah, bring Horse 2 back so I can ride away as quick as possible from here. Worry not. This happens from time to time.
So you actually do get different dialogue depending on how the horse dies. And if you kill your own horse, Melania here gets very angry at you and actually raises the price.
I mean, that is fair. I too would do that to a known horse murderer.
Murder the horse, okay. He fell in battle like a warrior.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I would raise the price for
I see.
any actual horse murderers. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't give a horse to a horse murderer in the first place. I'd just revive the horse and say, now run! Run for your life! Never return to that monster!
Revive the horse with a gun in its mouth.
I'm wondering if my 8-bit dough thing has a little thing for amiibos and whatnot.
I don't think the 8-bit dough ones have that, no.
Alas, away, Horse 2, most faithful of horses, and one that shall surely never die again. God damn it.
Melania just watches you slam its head into the rock.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's how you revive horses in Breath of the Wild. Obviously, like Tanner said, if you want one of the best horses, you can, use one of the Zelda amiibo and get old faithful Epona. But there's other horses in the game, such as a descendant of Zelda's royal horse, which we must go after at one point. And then there's one that kind of resembles Ganondorf's horse from Ocarina of Time. That's a big Lado, and you can indeed stable him.
Because they're horses, and the stables, as long as it's a horse, they're pretty okay with it. As long as the horse isn't a skeleton, they're kind of prejudiced against bone boys.
Ah, yes. The, what are those Starfoss horses called?
I think they're just called stall horses.
I would have assumed so, that they're not particularly creative when it comes to the Stal enemy names. It's Stal something. Usually the type of creature that it is. It's like Stal Warrior. Yes, that is exactly what we shall call it. Although I don't know whether there are actually any Stal Warriors, but you get the gist.
I don't actually know where I'm going. I just wanted to ride with Horse 2 a little bit.
From the looks of things, you're heading into the Farron Grasslands. And if you open up your map...
Uh-huh.
So you just zoom out a little bit.
Oh no, this is around the area where Horse 2 died, so, yeah, excuse me one second. We're gonna go do a labyrinth. See ya, Horse 2.
Leaving him here to die one more time.
Reviving me and then ditching me. I see how it is. So, as you might be able to see there, I have 3 spirit orbs currently, so doing this labyrinth will give us the last one we need.
Yeah, no, my week's just been been a week. I've gotten to doing a little bit of video game recording for the only other game that I 100% said yes, I want to do this, because I got myself a new laptop, which is definitely a lot more powerful than my old one.
Nice.
So, and also it's got a lot more space. So I was just like, well, I'm just gonna start recording that, and now it's just like, oh, I can do Bayonetta 2 1080p 60 frames per second.
Get in, lads.
So that makes me really happy. So I've been making a start on that, and being really quite pleased.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I did find where the climbing gear is. It is a shrine that we actually went to very early on, but it was a major test of strength. It's right outside of... It's like the one in the... right outside Hateno Village. Like in the water there. So we couldn't get it right now, or right then, but we could probably do it, after this.
Oh, I was hoping to cheese it, but the sheik in charge of this place says, no, you must listen to my bullshit.
Well, I mean, on the plus side, you landed right next to a chest with a pretty decent shield, actually, so...
Oh, hell yes. 1 second.
Ooh, that's cool. It's got a big old ruby in it.
Alright. There's always, like, one ladder or something that you have to be paying attention to get through these things.
Usually, yes.
Now, I will say, I did these because I did Rivali, I think, last there. I did all of them without Rivali's Gale, so you can definitely get through these even if you don't have Rivali's Gale. So it's not going to ever be a case of, hey, just fly up and there's a thing. Although you can use that to shortcut some little puzzles, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did come in at a weird angle, to be fair.
Yes, but that's not going to help. Right, okay, so the section you are in is not going... Well, I don't think you can actually get anywhere from this area, unless... Oh, okay, if you can get into the section below...
Section below, eh?
I don't know whether there's a route in, but if you run around the entirety of the outside...
Uh-huh.
You can enter in on the sort of middle left of the entire structure.
Okay. That just saves us a little bit of time while we're recording the LP.
Yeah, so basically I have got a map, and so you were so close to dropping down in the right position, in the right place, to sort of be able to skip most of it, but you slightly balked it up.
Well, I found a cool shield.
That is very true. Right, so I believe you should be able to run through there. And that's putting us on the right path. So I think turn right into this little nook here.
I do like a little nook.
Turn left, turn right. Turn right again.
Uh-huh.
Turn left. Turn right.
You can't go that way.
Avoid the malice.
Straight ahead. So we're basically doing the full journey at this point. So turn left. Right, now just bear me a second. I just need to kind of reposition. Yes, I think it's through there.
It's pretty much just avoiding any of the malice and going wherever you can.
If you go backwards and just round the outside of this square, then through the middle there.
Oh, we're going up. That's good.
Right, just pause there a second. You want to head towards the right of this middle bit.
This one?
Face to the right, and then you did right.
Directions are hard, guys.
They are. Right, so then down there, yes. Then you should be able to turn left at the end.
Yep, I sees it.
Cross over into the other side. Keep going straight.
Okay.
Oh, I see an eyeball over there you can shoot, actually. That might get rid of some of the malice.
That will do. You don't need to, thankfully. So this malice, turn left.
No, I want to go straight ahead.
And then go all the way to the end of this structure. Then right. Then immediate right. All the way to the end. Up and then right. Then left.
Okay.
Then obviously, yep, and then you just need to go right. And then left.
My shrine senses are tingling.
Hurrah!
Hey!
There is our shrine.
That took, like, way, way, way less time than when I did this blind on my own.
So basically, you can kind of climb over certain walls or climb sideways along a wall to cross a patch of Malice goo. But what we just did there was the route that you take to basically just avoid all of the malice goo. So obviously it takes a little bit longer, but it works out.
Cool.
If you want to effectively skip the entirety of the Desert Labyrinth, then that little top right corner of the bottom right rectangle, between sort of the two stretches of malice, that's the area that you want to drop down into, because then obviously it's just a quick jaunt over to the shrine itself.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, now that we got that, do you think we should go try and get ourselves the climbing gear?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Alright, so the shrine which we've been to is called Chasketa Shrine, and as I said, it's kind of in the ocean a little bit past Hateno village there.
Oh, it's the one in the Necluded Sea that we had a hilarious attempt trying to get to.
Yes, that's the one.
Really? Am I possible, or can I do this? Words are failing me right now.
Well, Tom, you have taken down Guardians and you have taken down Hinox, so technically, yes, you should be fine. I just might perhaps recommend putting on your better shield.
Yes, Richy.
I mean, like, this is a decent shield, but we've got one which is 35, so that will obviously protect you a little bit more.
Well, especially because we have two lightning elementals weapons, and those should stun it. So that would definitely be, I would recommend using those here.
Yeah, see, I got some better weapons here.
And the Master Sword, which we can also use to fire, since we're at full health, fire some lasers at it.
Get my armor all ready and whatnot. Amber earrings, which I picked up in Gerudo Town. Let's have a look here. Harnesses the power of the land to increase your defense.
Ooh, that looks good actually, because it's your best hood, or your best headgear other than the hood, but that's only one more point, but that defense up will be quite useful.
Alright, I'm going to give this the best college try imaginable.
We believe in you.
We have a lot of food items too, so the worst thing that happens is we get knocked back, we shove some food in our mouth. We can do this.
Plus we'll get some nice Guardian weapons out of this sucker.
We very much should do, yeah.
He hates it. he's very confused as to what to do.
He had no clue.
It's like, oh, I guess this is my life now. Alright, he's gonna try and spin to win. Fool!
Foolishly foolish fool of a fool.
Good, Richie.
Well, you know, seeing as we've sort of got the news that
Ow. Ow.
Ace Attorney Gaiden, that's not called that anymore, it's got a slightly different name in English, because of course it does.
The Great Ace Attorney.
Yes, that's the one. Is very much looking likely that it is coming to Switch and PlayStation and PC and all that jazz. So that makes me very happy, because I love a bit of Ace Attorney, and while I never played 4 or 5 or 6, I really should have them on my list at some point, but I'm sort of, in my heart of hearts, waiting for them to release, do a collection on the Switch or something that covers those ones, with like all the DLC and stuff. Then I'd be happy.
Booyah!
Not bad, see, you got this.
Very well done, Tom.
Thank you. Dead.
So it was definitely a very good job you went and got that Blade of Duality.
I can't even recall where I picked that up.
Woo!
60 damage.
Get out of here.
That's rebonkulous.
Look at the size of this frigger.
Like, that looks like a Monster Hunter weapon.
It kinda does. Oh yeah, I forgot Richy doesn't play Monster Hunter.
Yeah, no, Soz.
Yes!
I appreciate everything that they do, but not necessarily my dealio.
Not your tempo.
No. So actually, that Great Axe is one of the most... The way that is, it's one of the most powerful weapons in the game.
Woo!
So the most powerful one-handed weapon is the Savage Lionel Sword at 58 in terms of damage.
Uh-huh.
And you can find one of those in the Forest Grove of North Akala Valley. Valley?
Killing a Lionel, of course.
Well, yes. It needs to be a silver maned Lionel, which is one of the deadliest in the game. So the Lionel is, in North Akala Valley. In terms of two-handed weapons... Yeah, that is more powerful than the sort of easier one, which is the Royal Claymore at 52, which you can get from pretty much right next to the Woodland Tower northeast of Hyrule Castle, because it's stuck in a stone mass blocking its northern face, and it's just stuck in a cleft. But the most powerful two-handed weapon is a Savage Lionel Crusher, which has the largest damage value of any weapon in the game, which is 78. That is another silver-maned Lionel, and there's one that's just south of Tapantha Great Bridge.
There are a lot of Lionels. I've made sure to scour the map, and they scare me greatly.
Yeah, I got myself one of those Savage Lionel Crushers in the Muso there, and boy geez, is flailing that thing around a lot of fun.
That's a two-handed weapon, right?
Yep.
So you'll have the thing where you can, like, take your hearts, put them into extra damage. Gotta make sure to dress for the occasion when we go into this place.
The drag is necessary.
Where are my other pants? I'm blind. Help me, lads, I'm blind.
Is it the one in the middle?
Oh no, I'm looking for a shirt, that's why I'm confused. I'm such a fucking idiot, Jesus Christ.
So the other really powerful weapon is actually the one that we can get from Goron City, but it's slightly extra to it, because the Lightscale Trident, the Great Eagle Bow, and then the Scimitar of the Seven, which we'll get from Gerudo Valley here. Basically, if you reforge... Well, I think you get it after completing the Goron quest, but also if you get something reforged using a Cobble Breaker, a Diamond, and 5 Flint, you can get the Boulder Breaker, which also has a damage output of 60.
Speaking of flint, I did a side quest where I have to give this Gerudo here 10 pieces of flint, and you open up this jewelry store.
Ooh!
These are really good items for sure, because each of them have a defense boost for a certain element, being the main element, but as well as one for the Guardian element, which is regarded as an entirely separate one in this game.
Might as well be, with the force that kind of laser hits you.
Oh, yeah.
I would like 1 sand seal, please. Only 20? Let's seal the deal.
I love all the puns, because she said you'd be silly to not grab one.
No. Ho, ho, ho. Stay the fuck away from that lad.
Yeah, that would not be a good shout. So, I suppose the question is, what are we heading off in the direction of today? Well, for this particular bit.
A great fairy, I believe.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Oh, I wish for the sweet embrace of death. Sorry, Richy, what? Go on.
So have you already got it on your map, or do you know where you're going?
I know roughly the direction I'm going, but I won't mind a primer if you don't mind.
Okay, well, if you get your map up... So not that way. Towards sort of the bottom right area of the... bottom left area of the Gerudo Desert.
Oh, so just about here.
Somewhere in that vicinity, yes, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What an odd shape this is.
I think it's just a coincidence. You know, I go out to the sand dunes all the time and see things shaped like ancient flying fish. What you talking about, Willis?
I don't know. Also, Willis ain't here. It's just me. It's just Dad Tom. Oh,
He doesn't want to go down the cliff.
oh my god. Ah! No! I paid 20 for you! I plan to get my money's worth from this fucker.
Yeah, thankfully these sand seals are tamed, so if you do walk away, they will kind of stick around for a bit. Unlike the wild sand seals, who, the moment you approach them, they go, "Nope, sorry, we're leaving you."
God, you're worse than Horse 2.
Can we call this guy Horse 3 just to confuse the other horses?
No. Interesting area over there. Mm-hmm. Are we not gonna be able to actually go out into the desert?
You know, I think it's actually, that area is blocked off until after you beat the dungeon, so I don't think we'll be able to.
It's not looking good.
We can try, at least.
Where is this thing? I want to show it off. Oh, my radar's not working. Cool.
I think it's actually in a set of bones.
Yeah. Whoa.
Speaking of very large bones.
Well, there's a statue you can follow for a quest.
Bit of an oasis.
See you, Lance.
Oh, our map's back.
Yay!
I can see! I can fight!
I can sing! There's nothing to sing about in the desert.
No, there really isn't. It's just sort of there.
No offense to any desert enthusiasts out there.
Alright guys, let's go. Best desert in a video game.
Oh, Skyward Swords.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a good one, although its status as a desert is kind of dubious at times. I'm gonna say Near Automata. That has a real good desert.
That is also fair. Yeah, those are probably what I would have said as well, apart from...
Oh, I think that's it.
The Gerudo Great Skeleton.
Well, I mean, there's definitely a shrine there, so...
I want to take a picture of this. Yeah.
So, yeah, the other desert that I was thinking of was the Sand Kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey, Tostarena.
That's a great one.
That's a great desert.
Skeleton Pog, Skeleton Pog.
Oh, look at the seal.
Aw, you better be fucking there when I come back, I swear to Christ.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 dealio, this one.
Hell yeah. Just gotta go ahead and activate this, just so I got a little bit of a warpy poo.
And the nice thing is, I think, like, the closest Great Fairy to a shrine, so if you ever need to go upgrade your stuff, like, this is the one you'll want to go to.
I have been needing some warm Saphirina, actually. Oh, it's got all varieties here.
Nice. Which is a bit strange to grow in a desert, but you know what? Hey, we take those. Actually, you know what? It makes a lot of sense, because if this is, like, the body of something that was alive, the decay of that body would make this sand extremely fertile, so it makes sense it would grow here.
Does sand have the same properties as soil, though?
Well, because sand is just a mixture of dirt and other rock particles, so it would still have minerals in it that could let stuff grow.
1,000 rupees? Jesus. Alright. Let's Good job I fucking scripted and saved for this moment.
If you want a little bit of moolah that we've just spent, then there is a lovely chest in something that is basically just behind us that could give us a nice bit of dosh.
Ah, okay.
By which I mean there is a chest with a gold rupee in the shrine behind us.
Okay, Richie, thank you for translating for my dumbass. Oh, look at that pomp. Oh, yeah, sand. I get it.
Huh?
Ah, the oldest sister. Cool, cool. I think we're only missing one Great Fairy at this point.
Yeah, because there are 4, so, and not counting, of course, the horse deity. So yeah, I think we're just missing one, and the nice thing is, again, when you get one of them, it upgrades all of them. So now we can upgrade all our stuff to rank 3, which means that you get not only the set bonuses, but then you can, get their stats up higher, which is nice.
Let's see. Can I enhance any clothing? Woohoo!
Huh?
We can enhance the hood.
Highlight hood go up. I really like this hood, so.
It's a cool hood.
Well, it is Valentine's Day, I suppose.
In case you haven't clued in, every level has a different animation to it, the last of which is tremendous.
I am working on getting the upgrade materials for the champion's tunic, but that fucking Nadra will not fly in a suitable pattern for me to hit its horn, so fuck it. Alas. Alright, let's do this thing. What are we dealing with here, Rich?
A lot of magnesis.
Ah, cool.
How do they work?
Magnets, primarily. Ah, the current solution. I get it.
All about currents.
You know, if I'm gonna be doing this, I might as well protect myself while I do so.
It's a good shout.
Don't forget your earrings that protect from electricity.
Where are they? Yes. Booyah.
Yeah, and the nice thing about having those earrings is you don't have to wear the anti-electricity hood, which makes Link looks like he has some interesting pastimes with the boys out in the nightclubs.
What are you trying to say, Tanner?
All I'm saying is that Gimp Mask Link is not good.
Alright, I think I'm doing this right so far.
You've got the right idea, but you're putting that in the wrong position.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I see. Got it, darling. I've got it.
Also, in case you don't know, if you ever need to cheat, remember, metal weapons also conduct electricity.
So, if you look at the water on your right...
Ah. Come to me, darling.
And if it's metal, we can use it as well. It is! Hurrah!
Good stuff. I should start stockpiling those, because I'm going to need them eventually. You get over there.
I think it's chained, so it's kind of stuck on the wall there.
Son of a bitch. Okay, you go around there. You go over there.
It's like me dealing with my my headphone cables wrapped around my computer chair. You know, they just kind of go everywhere. Okay. You're good?
There we go. Now, Tom, before you do anything with that, go kill those Guardian Scouts.
You got it. Brah!
That would make it a lot easier. Wow, just brutalize them in a single hit. Looks like they got screwed.
Heyo! Sorry, I just need my collectibles, alright?
I mean, these are important things for some certain late-game items.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, and you need to make sure that you do follow this.
I know exactly what you're going to say, mate. I remember the shrine now.
Okay, good. Don't let the ball touch the light bulbs.
Uh-oh, what happens if that happens?
Did you have to phrase it that way? Like, really?
Well, yes, because that is the most accurate way of just doing it. But if you do put the ball on that platform just over to your top, just over there, yes. Then that will open up that little passage. As long as, you know, that doesn't happen.
Well, at least I can grab it out of the water.
And that will allow you to get the golden rupee.
Oh, I like the golden rupee.
Or at least it should do, otherwise, you know, this guide is lying to me, but I'm pretty sure it's right. It's Zelda Dungeon, they got these things.
Hey, it's got a little knock-all to itself here. Booyah! We are gonna need rupees for what's to come, anyway.
I mean, in general, rupees are more of an important resource here than almost it feels like any other Zelda game.
I would say, well, it'd be kind of cheating to use the Tingle games, but the one after this would probably be Wind Waker. Alright, gotta go get us the final cog. Ah, it's this one. I remember this one.
I think it just needs to slide back to let it get momentum to start moving again. And then here we go. Nice! Okay, so I did this in a completely different way where I froze it once it lined up, but I guess that works too. Huh, interesting. Don't let it fall on you.
Wow, that's a ghost peg if I've ever seen one. Yeah, got them all. Well done, everyone, but mostly me.
Ah, Divine Monk, Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Get out of here, you. Gotta go now. Need to fumble with the goddamn Wii remote.
Like, look how chill this one is compared to all the others. Like, all the others are doing crazy hand signs, acting like Naruto cosplayers, and this dude's just chillin'.
Chillin' like a villain. Alright, onwards to more adventure.